Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, para acá. Okay, in the late 60s and early 70s, the whole issue of bilingual education and multicultural education were quite, shall we say, on the front burner of the education community. I'm looking at the record from 1970, and the textbook commission was very concerned with issues of inclusion. So there was a program called Dignity and Worth. It was really not a program, but rather a title for a document which was written later. And that document really became the handbook for looking at curriculum and including kids of color and also including kids who did not speak the English language, or maybe English language was not their dominant language. Let's not forget that in the early 50s and 60s, we're not talking about Mexican students or national students, that is Mexican nationals. We're talking about mainly students from the Southwest, principally Texas, who would come up north to pick the crops and so forth. So all these documents do represent part of the agenda that was really begun by that particular cultural group. And may I say that according to Dr. Juan Petrie, I was a student back then in the 50s, and there's no doubt that myself and a lot of my compañeros, my amigos, mis amigas, were part of that experience. And so what we have here is that in 1970, the dialogue with respect to inclusion was very much, again, in the front burner. At the same time, we also read a reference here with respect to a bilingual program. It says here, the Commission has also worked closely with the Woodburn Bilingual Program in developing in-service programs. Well, I hasten to add, and it is with great privilege that I share with you that I was part of that committee, 1970. According to the archives, page 6, in the area of multi-ethnic studies and bilingual education. Let me find a few other pages, Lydia. Go ahead and turn off the power, and then we'll go ahead and continue on this next segment, okay? Thanks.